if you recall back to a previous video, I have a Vorwerk VK135 with a huge amount of, where's my hand, stuff. But I got it down the other day to give it a play and it now doesn't work. Obviously it had a DC03 motor bodged into it, which was probably half of the battle. But yeah, it died after just going up in the loft for a bit. But have no fear, my Vorwerk chums, because my good friend Mr. James gave me a parts machine. He gave me another VK135 and some stuff. It's another one of those videos where we go through a huge jumble of stuff. We can play with a working machine. And I actually like towards the end to sort through all of this stuff and get a good set of everything together, see what's left over, and then put this out to my fans and the very knowledgeable Vorwerk people within them to check that I've got everything. So, let's have some Vorwerk fun. Yes, hello my vacuum cleaner chums, how are you today? Yes, this is a spares machine with a cool box of stuff. We shall look at the cool box of stuff in a minute. But yes, this machine, James said he's had it for ages, doesn't really want it, didn't work very well, although it had a packed bag in it, which I have changed, because I've been playing with the thing. I've been playing with it ever since you dropped it off the other day, and I've only just got round to making the video. And it's first of all got its original cable. As you know, mine had the plug chopped off when the original motor burnt out, and this one works really well. In fact, it works so well it's hard to push on setting 3, but it's grooving the carpet really well. Let me put it on setting 1, just so that I can talk over it. It works absolutely fine and is quite nice to use. So that is most excellent. This machine has fitted the EB351 with the pushy button. Let's take this off for a second. Oh, quite back heavy when you like that. This pushy button raises the hard floor cleaning brushes and rubber strip and cuts off the motor, and it is really quite nice to use. It's also fairly clean inside. You know, it's a good base to work from. Although there is more, but we'll go through this box in a minute. What else have we got? It's not burnt out, and it has an alright, although needing changing, post motor filter. Let's just pop that back in, whichever way it goes. There it is. And under here we have a bag fitted. It is a nice genuine Vorwerk bag with a bit of dirt in it. I have been playing. Let's just fit that back in there somehow. There it is. And an okay-ish, although again, about quite tired pre-motor filter. But it's all there. You know, it has very, very good suction. Although it's all a bit finicky to use. Setting 1, setting 2, and setting 3. All all works rather well, to be fair. This one is from 2005, week 38. Again, you can date these using the same method as pneumatic do, the first 4 digits of the serial number. Yeah, as well as that, he also gave me all of this. Now, some of it I was expecting, because I'm doing a bit more work for Mr. James, and me and Mr. James like to pay each other in favours. So I refurbished a Turbo Power 3 for him. And in return, he got me, as in he said he would get me, some bags. So we have some non-genuine, I think, and some genuine Vorwerk filter Tutte. Genuine Vorwerk bags, and a nice packet of, I don't think they're genuine, but quite frankly I'm not that fussed. Filters are filters, the amount of use this machine's going to get. So that's what I was expecting, and you know, I asked him if he could find me a motor, because he seems to be the expert at hunting out Vorwerk stuff, and obviously I got a motor wrapped up in the machine. But he obviously had a bit of a clear out, because I also have this hard floor head. Seems the more basic version compared to the swivelly one that is on the other machine, with the reversible, I suppose you could call those buffing pads, or you know, delicate floor pads, and the dense bristles. We have a set of FK350 dry cleaning brushes. These are for the dry cleaning powder, which he did give me another bag of modern snow. It's not in this box though. We have an EB350 head, which I'll show you in a minute, but it's not quite as happy as the other head, but we'll come on to that. We'll get that out. A brand new, like sealed up and everything, and slightly different style of pad for the floor tool. I have some Lavinia. I would say comment below on how you spell it, but that's not how the typed word works. With 2 sachets of the mattress cleaning powder and the little instruction book that goes with it. I shall be using, oh yes, and some weird fabricy stickers. And apparently you pop the date on that you've cleaned your mattress and stick it onto the mattress. I shall be using this. I'm not doing a video because that's a step too far even for me. You don't need to see my mattress. But I will give it a go. 2 dusting brushes. Fair enough. A nice Vorwerk bag. Vorwerk Thermo Mix, which just happens to be in there. And, although I can't show you this side because I've left this address on. Hang on. There we go. From Deutsche Post, a set of brush rolls. I don't know if they're new, to be honest. They look like they've been used, but they're okay, I suppose. With a €30 HelloFresh voucher, seeing what these actually were. I can't read Dutch, but they are EB360 Cobalt 136 140 brush rolls that cost the grand total of €13.48 on the 26th of August 2019. So not sure if we'll need those, but they're part of this. And a box. Boxes are always handy, so we'll pop these bits back in because you know we can't do too much with those. And I'll pop the EB351 head, which dates from 2005, into the box, and we'll pop that out of the way. And I'll quickly show you the EB350 head, because it's not quite as happy with life, although I don't think it's terminal. If I turn it on, oh, and you watch closely, it works, but the red light comes straight on. It works fairly well, and if you push the button, the light does go off. You need to stop the brushes. that's my first question really. Is that light just to show that the brushes are on? Or does it do anything else? Because if we look inside, it is rather filthy. Bless it. I mean, the brushes are okay on this actually. They're very good. Although inside there is properly grim. I won't be doing it any good at all. So we need to have a look. This one actually dates from 1998. So it is a much older head. And possibly not the one that, you know, I'm going to use. I'll probably use the newer head. Simply because it'll be nice on the hard floor. This one is a little bit scratchy, whereas the other one, let's move you back so you can see what I'm doing. Although in its, you know, carpet setting is still quite scratchy, once you put the brushes down, it's very nice indeed. So yeah, we have Vorwerk heads galore. There's another one with the other machine, which is another EB351. So I've got two EB351s and an EB350. Although my EB351 doesn't have the brushes that come down on the front. My EB351 is also from 2007. So I don't confess to know anything about Vorwerk really at all. Hence why part of the reason for this video is that a lot of you do. This one doesn't put the lights on either. And that pedal doesn't seem to do anything. That pedal doesn't push down. So this one is purely just a carpet head. So we have lots of floor heads. An entire pile of them over there. Let's get the scrap one and take its carpet, its hard floor head off, which will be much nicer to use, I'll be honest. I don't know why it sounds like there's an air inside. And it's also the one that does that as well. So that's very nice. That's certainly going to be one that I use quite a lot. It's got a little blockage check port there. It's very clean. How exciting. So many floor heads. But the other thing that we need to do, now we have a working motor unit, is go through some of the other tools that I couldn't go through in the first video I did of the broken one. Because the problem with the first one, obviously we did manage to get it to have some life with a DCO3 motor, which wasn't a fad, but I still didn't want to use it too much. So I haven't played with the electric hose or the complete health hazard Polster Boy PB420. Was it Polster Boy at this point, or was it, what do they call it? It was called something else, wasn't it? Upholstery Boy, I think. So we'll put the hose. Oh, it doesn't fit. Hello. Yes, it does. I'm being stupid, as always. We'll put the hose onto the machine with its cable that flops around the outside. Put the PB420 on. It does work. And it works alright. No, don't be carbony. I've been chilling. That's better. I had to rewire my light earlier. Oh, that's rather nice actually. have to get the right angle. Oh, there we go. And it would be quite nice if the brushes stopped rotating when it was on the end. I'm not going to say it's not quite clunky to use, but it works. And, you know, that was really all I wanted to get out of that. I've still not cleaned this absolutely flipping, disgusting bag out at all. In fact, what are we doing now? If we take this off, and I'll put the rather funky crevice tool on. Let's give it a bit of a clean, because I say I've been waiting to do it all at once. Just a little setting one. We don't need massive suction in this. And I'm not going for perfection here, because it'll get done properly another day. We've still got the extension one there, floor brush, radiator brush. And lots of other stuff. They actually have the little... Oh, what was that from? That's fine. There we go, look, we've done a good thing. Oh yeah, look, that rotates everywhere. I forgot about that. What would you have to clean to use that? Like that. So, that's cool. The electronic stuff works anyway. Well, nearly all of the electronic stuff, because let's not forget I've got, oh crikey, this stuff as well. Now, this stuff is just straight suction. So we have the straight suction hose, rather than the electric one. This thing has a lot of power. It's certainly quite a vast improvement over the VK121 that I've got. What else was in here? There was another crevice tool. Different colour though, look at that. Obviously different eras of machines. An upholstery tool, another radiator brush, another Cobra Sam manual, an unused drill ball thing. I've got some mattress, some more mattress flaps, another set of mattress flaps, though I'm fairly sure one of these doesn't fit because they are very different sizes. So I need to look at that and see which one actually fits what. This, which I'm very much looking forward to going through, and a brand new wall brush. And obviously in here is the Polster Boy, which I'm still not sure if I want to use on the laminate, because obviously I've got the Cobelin, but it doesn't say if it's laminate floor friendly. Obviously it's not my laminate floor, so I need to express some caution, but we will use it dry quickly, just again to see if the thing works. I've never used one of these before, so I'm not entirely sure what it's going to do. That's also far too high. There we go. Oh, the cable popped out of its little channel. There we go. It spins! It's probably not doing anything dry. Not going to lie, although it's sucking up, I suppose it would help a little bit. Not really puffing, is it? But it works, and that's again all I was really aiming for with this video, to see that everything works, because I really want to thin it down a little bit and get rid of all the stuff that we're not going to want. And boy, is there a lot of stuff. And isn't there a lot? Blimey. So we have the two machines. I'll try and keep the camera on the tripod. And then we have almost a complete duplicate set of tools. Although there's only one each of the hoses. And some of the tools are a different shade. Can't say that bothers me at all. But, Christ. That's why I want to go through it all and at least get rid of the stuff that I don't want. So I'm going to keep the broken main unit for now until I've done the other one. I'll be honest, the one that Mr. James gave me at the weekend is going to be the keeper because it's already got a decent motor in it. It's no better or worse than the other one cosmetically, but I'll keep the other one about for spares for both, for the head and for the machine. Yes, I wonder if us vacuum cleaner collectors have no storage at all, is it? Blimey. Look at that. So hopefully, in time, the next time you see this, it will be done. As in, I'll have my set that I'm going to keep. I'll have cleaned everything, refurbished everything. And yeah, it'll all just be okay. And then, I don't know, I suppose you best do some demos, show how it all works. I mean, I'm very impressed with it so far. It's certainly a big step up from the VK121 that I have. And that's not a horrific machine either, bar its very worn floor head. But this is an improvement. You can see the generational improvement in it. So, there we go. That's it for now. The next time you see this, it will be done. The next time you see me will be another video. So, thank you very much for watching. Please comment below if you know what this stuff is, because I am not a Vorwerk expert at all. Do not claim to be. It's very confusing because they change the machines quite a lot. And they change them in quite subtle ways. Obviously they change the colour. We can see from the tools, but the VK140 is identical to the machines over there. So it is quite hard to piece together exactly what should be with what. So I'm just going to get, one of each of the stuff together and we'll go from there. But yes, please comment below if you have any sort of idea or help for me on these. And thank you very much for watching, and I and my Vorwerk VK135 we'll see you soon. Bye bye.